You know that feeling when you wake up and your body just doesn't feel like yours anymore? When you're staring at the ceiling at 6 a.m. wondering why you feel more tired than when you went to bed. If you're a man over 60, you've probably convinced yourself this is just what happens. That sluggish mornings, that lack of energy, that feeling like your body is letting you down, especially in ways that used to come naturally, is just part of getting older. But what if I told you that's not the whole story? What if I told you that one small change to your breakfast routine could help restore the circulation and energy you thought was gone forever, right where it matters most? Listen, I've been talking to men in their 60s, 70s and beyond for years now, and the story is always the same. Morning sluggishness isn't just about feeling tired, it's about feeling like you're losing parts of yourself. It affects how you see yourself in the mirror, how you connect with your partner, how confident you feel walking into a room. It's not just physical. It hits deep, doesn't it? Here's what I want you to know. Your body is still listening. It's still responding. And today, I'm going to walk you through 5 powerful foods you can add to your morning routine that support blood flow, boost energy, and enhance circulation naturally. Foods that work with your body, not against it. Foods that respect where you are in life while helping you reclaim what you thought was lost. And that last food I'm going to share with you. It's a simple fruit you've probably walked past in the grocery store your entire life, never knowing it could be the key to feeling like yourself again. Before we dive in, do me a favor. If you're watching this and you're over 60 and still believe it's never too late to take back control of your health, comment "I'm over 60 and still strong." Let me know you're here, that you're ready to make changes. And if you want more health tips that actually understand what it's like to be a strong man dealing with the realities of aging, hit that subscribe button for elder wisdom. I'm here for the long haul, and so are you. Food number 1, beetroot, the natural nitric oxide booster. Let me tell you about Robert. He's 68, retired from construction work, and for the past few years, he'd been feeling like his body was failing him. His mornings were sluggish, his energy was shot by noon, and let's just say, other areas of his life weren't what they used to be either. His doctor wanted to put him on more medications, but Robert wasn't ready to give up on natural solutions. That's when his daughter suggested he try adding beetroot to his morning routine. Now, Robert's first reaction was probably the same as yours. Beetroot? Really? But within 3 weeks of adding a small glass of beetroot juice to his breakfast, something changed. His blood pressure readings improved. His morning energy was back. And yes, other things started working better too. Is it not said, working better too? Here's why beetroot is like a secret weapon for men our age. It's absolutely packed with natural nitrates, all. Now, when these nitrates hit your system, your body converts them into nitric oxide. And nitric oxide, that's your body's natural way of opening up blood vessels, improving circulation, and getting blood flowing to all the places it needs to go, especially the areas where circulation tends to weaken as we age. The mistake most men make is avoiding beetroot altogether. Maybe it's the earthy taste, maybe it's just unfamiliarity, but they're missing out on one of nature's most powerful circulation enhancers. And here's the thing, you don't have to choke down raw beets if you don't want to. Try this: blend a small raw beetroot with an apple, and a squeeze of lemon in your morning smoothie. The apple and lemon completely transform the taste. Or if you prefer something simpler, roast some beets on Sunday and dice them up to add to your breakfast plate throughout the week. Your circulatory system will thank you. But while beetroot gets your blood flowing, there's another breakfast staple that works behind the scenes to support healthy hormone production. Food number 2, oats. Fuel for endurance and hormonal balance. Jack was a 72-year-old retired high school teacher who prided himself on staying sharp. But mornings had become his enemy. He'd wake up foggy, grab some toast or a sugary cereal, and by 10 a.m. he'd crash harder than his teenage students after a pop quiz. His wife was worried, his energy was shot, and he felt like he was losing his edge, mentally and physically. Then Jack made one simple switch. Instead of reaching for toast or cereal, he started his day with a bowl of old-fashioned oats topped with berries. Not the instant stuff loaded with sugar, but real, slow-cooking oats. Within 2 weeks, Jack told me something that surprised even him. I don't just feel full after breakfast. I feel clear. I feel like I can handle whatever the day throws at me. Here's what Jack discovered. Oats are loaded with L-arginine, an amino acid that acts like a natural blood vessel relaxer. When your blood vessels relax, circulation improves. But that's not all. Oats also help balance your cholesterol levels, and balanced cholesterol is absolutely critical for healthy testosterone production. Yes, even at 72, your body is still producing testosterone, and what you eat for breakfast can either support that or sabotage it. The mistake most men make is reaching for white bread, bagels, or sugary cereals that spike your blood sugar and then crash your energy within hours. Your body ends up on a roller coaster when what it really needs is steady, sustained fuel. Stick to old-fashioned oats, the kind that take a few minutes to cook. Mix in some cinnamon for flavor and circulation benefits, or add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed for an extra boost to your cardiovascular system. Your morning energy levels will stabilize, and your body will have the building blocks it needs to maintain healthy hormone production. Now let's talk about your morning coffee, because with one small addition, it can become a circulation powerhouse. Food. Number 3. Black coffee with a twist. Boost without the crash. George is 66 and has been drinking coffee every morning for 40 years. It was his ritual, his comfort, his way of starting the day. But lately, even his beloved coffee wasn't giving him the energy boost he used to get. He'd drink his usual cup, feel a brief surge, then crash an hour later, feeling more tired than when he started. That's when George learned about adding just one simple ingredient to his morning coffee, and everything changed. Within a week, he noticed sustained energy throughout the morning. Within a month, he was telling his friends about improvements in areas of his life he'd almost given up on. What was George's secret? He started adding a teaspoon of organic cocoa powder to his black coffee. Here's why this small change made such a big difference. Caffeine naturally increases blood flow, which is why coffee gives you that initial energy boost. But when you combine caffeine with cocoa, you're adding powerful compounds that boost nitric oxide production while supporting libido and stamina naturally. Some men experiment with adding maca root powder to their coffee as well. Maca has been used for centuries to support male vitality and energy. Start with just half a teaspoon if you decide to try it, as it can be potent. The mistake that kills most men's morning coffee benefits, loading it up with sugar, artificial creamers, and flavored syrups. Those sugary coffee shop drinks might taste good going down, but they're sabotaging your circulation and energy levels. Keep your coffee simple, black or with a splash of unsweetened almond milk, and that teaspoon of organic cocoa powder. If you can tolerate maca root, stir in half a teaspoon for an extra edge. Your morning energy will be sustained, not spiked and crashed. We've covered circulation boosters and energy sustainers, but now let's talk about the healthy fats your body desperately needs. Food. Number 4. Avocado. Healthy fats for hormone health. Leo turned 70 last year, and for his birthday, his doctor gave him news he wasn't expecting to hear. His testosterone levels had dropped significantly. His blood pressure was creeping up, and despite eating less than he used to, he was gaining weight around his midsection. Leo felt like his body was betraying him, and he wasn't sure where to turn. That's when Leo started eating half an avocado every morning with his eggs. It seemed almost too simple to make a difference, but Leo was willing to try anything natural before resorting to more medications. 6 months later, at his follow-up appointment, his doctor was amazed. Leo's testosterone levels had improved naturally, his blood pressure was back in healthy range, and he'd lost 15 pounds, most of it from his belly. Here's what Leo's doctor explained to him. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the healthy fats your body needs to produce hormones, including testosterone. These fats also support heart health and circulation. But there's another benefit that surprised Leo. Healthy fats actually help reduce belly fat over time, and belly fat is one of the biggest enemies of healthy circulation and hormone production. The mistake many men make is avoiding fats altogether, thinking all fats are bad for them. But your body needs healthy fats to function properly, especially as you age. Without adequate healthy fats, your hormone production suffers, your circulation decreases, and your energy plummets. Try this: slice half an avocado on your whole grain toast in the morning, or mash it up with your scrambled eggs. The combination of healthy fats and protein will keep you satisfied for hours while supporting your body's natural hormone production and circulation. And now the final food, the one that might surprise you the most, because it's so simple, yet so powerful. Food number 5, watermelon. The citrulline secret. John is 63 and had been starting every morning with a large glass of orange juice for as long as he could remember. It was his vitamin C, his morning ritual, his way of feeling like he was doing something healthy for himself. But John's blood pressure was climbing, his morning energy was inconsistent, and he was dealing with morning stiffness that made getting out of bed a challenge. On a whim, John decided to swap his orange juice for a bowl of fresh watermelon. He figured it was still fruit, still refreshing, and maybe the change would do him good. What John didn't expect was that within 3 weeks, his blood pressure readings would drop into normal range, and his morning stiffness would nearly disappear. Here's what John discovered. Watermelon is absolutely loaded with an amino acid called citrulline. When citrulline hits your system, your body converts it to arginine, which then boosts nitric oxide production. And nitric oxide, as we've learned, is key for healthy blood flow throughout your entire body, including the areas where blood flow tends to decline with age. The mistake many men make is avoiding watermelon because they think it's too high in sugar. But watermelon is actually mostly water, relatively low in calories, and packed with nutrients that specifically support circulation and blood flow. It's nature's own circulation enhancer. Here's the key. Eat fresh watermelon slices early in the morning, ideally on an empty stomach or as part of your breakfast. This maximizes the absorption of citrulline and gives your circulatory system the biggest boost. You can even blend watermelon into a morning smoothie if you prefer. So now you know the 5 foods that can transform your mornings and restore circulation naturally. But let me talk to you about something even more important than the science. I want to talk to you man to man for a moment, because this isn't just about blood flow or circulation or scientific studies. This is about something much deeper, isn't it? For many men over 60, losing that spark, that vitality, that confidence in your own body, it feels like losing a part of who you are. It's not just physical. It hits your self-esteem. It affects how you connect with your partner. It changes how you see yourself when you look in the mirror. Some mornings you might wake up and wonder if your best days are behind you. I've heard from thousands of men who describe feeling invisible, overlooked, like the world has moved on without them. They talk about avoiding intimate moments, not because they don't want connection, but because they're afraid their body will let them down. They describe feeling like they're disappointing their partners, disappointing themselves. But here's what I want you to understand. What if this isn't just decline? What if this is actually your body's way of calling you to take better care of yourself? What if this is an opportunity, not a sentence, to reignite your health, to show yourself the respect and care you've earned after decades of hard work? Your body has carried you through raising families, building careers, facing challenges, celebrating victories. It's taken you through decades of life, and it's still here, still responding, still capable of healing and improvement. You're not broken. You're not past your prime. You're a man who deserves to feel strong, confident, and vital, regardless of what the calendar says. This week, I want you to try just one of these foods. Pick the one that seems most doable for you. Maybe it's adding some cocoa powder to your coffee, or slicing an avocado on your morning toast, or grabbing some watermelon instead of your usual breakfast fruit. Start small, but start. Pay attention to how you feel. Notice if your energy is more consistent. Notice if you wake up feeling a little more like yourself. Your body might be older, but it's still listening. It's still responding. It's still capable of surprising you. You've earned the right to feel good in your own skin. You've earned the right to wake up with energy and confidence. You've earned the right to maintain your vitality and your connection with the people you love. Every morning is a new opportunity to show yourself that respect. Let me recap what we've covered today. because I want you to walk away from this video with a clear action plan. Start your mornings with these 5 circulation-boosting foods: beetroot for natural nitric oxide, oats for sustained energy and hormone support, black coffee with cocoa powder for blood flow without the crash, avocado for healthy fats that support testosterone production, and watermelon for that powerful citrulline boost. Each one of these works naturally with your body to improve blood flow and energy, especially in the areas where you need it most. They're simple, they're natural, and they respect where you are in life while helping you reclaim what you thought might be lost. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these foods have you already tried?
Which one are you willing to commit to trying this week? Drop a comment below and let me know. I'm here, I read every single comment, and I want to support you on this journey. Maybe you'll inspire another man who's reading the comments and wondering if he should take that first step. If this video helped you think differently about your morning routine, if it gave you hope that you can feel better in your own body, hit that like button. It helps other men find this information, and right now there's probably someone scrolling through videos, wondering if there's any natural way to feel like himself again. And if you want more health tips specifically designed for strong men over 60, tips that understand your challenges and respect your wisdom, subscribe to Elder Wisdom. This isn't about trying to turn back the clock. This is about making the most of every day you have ahead of you. I believe in you. I believe in your strength, your resilience, and your ability to make positive changes at any age. You've got more mornings ahead of you, more opportunities to feel energized, confident, and vital. Make each one count. Stay strong, stay sharp, and keep showing the world that age is just a number. Your best mornings might still be ahead of you. See you in the next video.